So for today's video, I was thinking about our old friend Frieza. And I'm like when I go around and look at I go around and look at other people's, content. I watch other see I look to see what other people have to say about the manga, see if maybe they have some good points or, ideas that I can expand off of, just thinking about topics, for each video, Monday through Friday here at Core Jester SC. Subscribe, like, and subscribe now. I always say that out of order, but yeah. So, and I was looking at somebody. I can't remember whose channel it was, but they were talking about the possibility, or rather, the eventuality of Frieza making an appearance in this arc. And I just gotta say, I don't think that's really gonna happen. Like, if you listen to my, chapter 78 predictions, I in no way mention Frieza. I'm planning on doing a video for just like my predictions for the rest of the arc. And yeah, it's not gonna include Frieza in any way. I may play with the idea, just for fun, but I highly doubt Frieza's coming back. And the reason why is because I think Frieza at this point has come to, somewhat of an understanding. Like, he's had a bit of an epiphany, so to speak. But basically what I'm saying is he's had a thought or a realization. There we go. I'm trying to say Frieza has had a realization when it comes to Goku and Vegeta. Frieza understands that Goku and Vegeta aren't heroes. Okay, they're not these crusaders for justice. They're not looking to right all the wrongs in the universe. They're just protecting their own, right? So basically, Goku and Vegeta have shown Frieza it's like, if you come to Earth, if you come here trying to make problems, we gonna beat that ass, right? If you're anywhere and where we happen to be there, we're gonna beat that ass. We're not going to hear about you doing something all the way across the universe, like, oh my god, you just killed a whole planet civilization, like, we gotta get up. Like, no, they're not gonna just rush over there to stop Frieza from doing any trouble. And that's them. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I mean, it's true to their characters. Goku and Vegeta just aren't heroes. They're not. That's not their thing. They're not, Superman and Batman. They're just, guys who like to fight. And they did the same thing in the Moro saga. Like, Frieza's not special. It's not like they're avoiding Frieza. They did the same thing in the Moro saga. They were all the Z Warriors, or the Earth's heroes, Earth's fighters, were, I'm about to say, you just said they weren't heroes. But Earth's fighters were preparing for Moro, like when they got to preparing for Moro and his forces when they got to Earth. Meanwhile, Moro and his all those like galactic prisoners and everything, they were out there just destroying civilizations left and right. Like, all those people died. Now, Vegeta's, thanks to Vegeta's technique, he was able to revive about all those people who got their souls, their like life force drained or whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's souls, but I think it was just energy. But yeah, he was able to revive a lot of those people who got their energy drained. But there's still a lot of people who just got killed. It's not like everyone just got their energy drained. There's a lot of people that died, a lot of destruction, a lot of just, cruelty that the Earth's fighters could have prevented. And they weren't interested in that at all. And I'm not even sure if they. I think they wished him back at the end. I think they wished him back. I gotta double check that. I actually tried to do some research before this video too, and I forgot to check that part. But yeah, Earth's fighters, they're not really looking though to just save everybody all the time. It's like, if we can do it with the Dragon Ball, sure. Something easy, right? It's very like the lowest form of us helping. It's like, yeah, it's easy for us to find these Dragon Balls and we can sort of right the wrongs of the universe, It's like, okay, yeah, we can do that. But as far as just going around and making sure bad things don't happen, no, they're not finna do that, So all of this to say, Frieza, what he's come to understand, what he's realized after rambling for like 2-3 minutes, what Frieza has realized is that all he has to do is just do him and stay out of Goku and Vegeta's way, and there will be no problems. Frieza at this point is a businessman. He's not some villain, some tyrant anymore. No, he's just a businessman. He's looking to conquer planets, flip them at a profit. That's it. I don't even know if he really trains, because I think at this point he just feels like he's strong enough to deal with everyone else except Goku and Vegeta and, like, Saiyans. And I think he's content with that. He's like, okay, well, the Saiyans are stronger than me, but I'm just going to outsmart them on this and just, sidestep them. They're not going to come out here to stop these people. And so I can still, they're not going to come out here to stop us, stop my men. So I don't have to worry about that. All I have to worry about all these other people who I am so just massively more powerful than. And it's like, yeah, okay. Like, the Galactic Patrol's not going to do nothing because I'm, again, more massively powerful than, like, so much more powerful than them. It's like if Goku and Vegeta were working with the Galactic Patrol, I think Frieza would, reshuffle his priorities. But he's like, nah, I'm just going to cruise at this power I am. Like, this is, like, and I'm getting a lot of this idea from, there's a bonus manga in the Dragon Ball Super manga. I forget which month, which chapter it was a part of. But back in the Moro saga, you saw how Frieza was getting reports from his henchmen saying how the galactic prisoners had broken out, or not broken out, but they were attacking a planet that Frieza and his men had planned on conquering and, selling. So Frieza was like, well, you know what? We should probably just avoid that. And the guys are like, avoid? Like, he's like, yeah, we don't want to get lumped in with these criminals, and it's going to be bad for business. And, like, one of the henchmen didn't even get it. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Aren't we criminals too? And, like, they all just looked at him sideways, like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, they're very mafia-esque like this. Like, we're not just some random criminals, some stick-up guys. Like, no, we are a legitimate business, okay? We are handling, we make moves with purpose. We're not just out here just doing stupid shit. And that's what they are. Frieza wasn't in his first form. He was in his final form when they depicted him, like, not golden, but his trademark form, the white one. He's in his final form because he walks around just intimidating people now. He's not trying to hide his power, the mystique of how, because Goku beat him. It's like, oh, well, you don't need to carry around the same mystique of, like, oh, I have so much power, but I'm, in this reserved state. It's like, no, I'm on swole, like, all the time now. And if you fuck with me, that's your ass. So it's like, so yeah, I mean, they're keeping appearances for the sake of maintaining order, for the sake of maintaining their business. It's about keeping the money flowing. Like, Dragon Ball Super really has a really great premise on its hand. If they wanted to do it, like, this is another great idea for a spinoff. If they wanted to do a more mature take on the Dragon Ball storyline, following Frieza and his day-to-day and just how, dealing with conquering these planets and maybe, dealing with rebellions, like, the campaigns of conquering these people, or just moving through the universe with maybe his competition. Maybe there are other planet brokers out there, like how the Heaters were. It's been revealed in the latest Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 77 that the Heaters basically outsourced their work to Frieza. It was like a joint venture, so to speak. And you get to see Frieza just, like again, be like kind of one of these mafia movies, how Frieza just deals and navigates these worlds, without necessarily always having to get his hands dirty, but just, being like 2 steps removed from, what's really happening out there. Like, that would be a great Dragon Ball story. People love Frieza. You could dedicate it to Chris Ayres in some way, like maybe the prophets or something, like go to his estate, or there would be that's a great manga, and they super could do it. It would expand upon the universe of Dragon Ball. It would just be great. Oh my gosh, I would love that so much. I think so. The fans need something like that. Like, that's why Dragon Ball Kakumi is doing so great, because these, like, a lot of the things that have been showcased in those first I think 3 chapters are things that Dragon Ball fans need. But I'm talking really, we're going kind of long here. I want, like, yeah, so this is my first video of the week, so I'm a little rusty. It's always shaking off these, you know, cobwebs from the weekend, getting back into the rotation of things, getting my ideas out, you know, in a concise manner, not rambling too long like I'm doing right now. But yeah, so yeah, we shouldn't expect Frieza to come back, because he's making money moves. Frieza doesn't have time to be dealing with Goku and Vegeta, the Granola, the heaters. That's all very little, especially if Goku and Vegeta are there. Frieza wants nothing to do with that until an opportunity presents itself where it's like, I guess maybe now it's worth it getting into it with Goku and Vegeta. But it's like, hey, every time he does that, he loses. So he's like, or he gets kicked into the dirt by Broly on the random, you know. So it's like, yeah, he's not going to deal with that. Frieza's like, I have so many other better things to do, of so many better uses of our resources and henchmen and armies. It's like, no, we're not getting caught up in that. And I think what would be really like an eye-opening moment for Granola, is if Frieza explained that to them. Like, you know, if he took the time, if the creators of, like, Toyotaro Toriyama actually wrote in a scene where Frieza, like, Granola gets a chance at meeting Frieza, and Frieza's like, I'm not getting into it with y'all because that's not good business. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm not concerned about that. Yeah, I did that. You know, we took over your planet, whatever. But I mean, technically, it's just business. Like, you're being emotional about business. You know, it just the universe is so much bigger. All you had to do was, you know, like, he may have this cynical way. Frieza probably has this cynical way of looking at the universe, and it would just be interesting to see that ideology clash with Granola and everything he believes, which, you know, who knows what that is at this point. His whole world's been flipped upside down, what Manito's been saying. But yeah, so Frieza's not coming this arc. He probably won't come back anytime soon, which is good. You know, they shouldn't just waste that character just throwing him in there to throw him in there like he's Team Rocket or something. This is a very impactful icon of a character. So if you get a good story, bring him back in with a good, you know, a good story with a good purpose for his character. You know, that's something, what would probably be his last outing in the story. You definitely want it to be a meaningful one. So looking forward to that. And if you're looking forward to more videos this week, be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Yeah, see you.